Okay, this is going to be an analysis of how to beat a strong Falco player as Fox. It's going to be a ranked match between me and Bobby Big Balls from a couple of weeks ago. I'm not going to rewind the video at all. I'm going to try to run through it pretty quickly to keep it simple and just try and hit some key points of things that I see while I'm watching it. I don't mean to highlight myself beating Bobby. I just wanted to make sure that the Falco that I got on ranked when I wanted to make this video was someone that nobody could deny counted as a good player. So it's meant as an act of flattery. Hopefully no one's upset. We'll just get right into this. So when I start, I like to be pretty defensive against Falco. I think that that's the best way to start, is to sort of dance around on these platforms. You can occasionally surprise him with some sort of approaching shine, and then when you get to a little bit higher percent like this, the aerials get a lot better, especially a well-spaced full jump back air. I noticed immediately that, luckily, I got lucky there. He was trying to hold down and get up attack, most likely, but when you shine someone who's missed a tech like that, you never know what way they might SD. I was noticing early on in the game that it seemed like Bobby was aggressively, when hitting my shield, trying to catch me doing an out-of-shield option. Something like that shine, out-of-shield. So when I saw that he did an early dare, I was really happy about that, because I knew I could get one, and then he would assume that I would do a lot more things like what I just did there with the nair out-of-shield. It will enable me later to escape whenever I want with a roll. Now, when you're invincible like this, try to make a read of that sort on your opponent. Make sure you use your invincibility to chase them down and attack. You can't just do what Bobby does here, because he's reading his chat. He knows this as well, but he's reading his Twitch chat there, most likely. And so he doesn't abuse his invincibility to try and chase me down and kill me. Puts him at a pretty big disadvantage. When you're close to the ledge like that, you can always just take your time against Falco, go to the ledge dash on. Don't worry about getting grabbed by Falco. Force Falco to grab you if you play Fox. And then just remember that you can SDI pretty much all of his throws up and avoid getting comboed. At these high percents, the full hop back air just becomes insane against Falco, because he has a lot of difficulty attacking the angle 45 degrees up and in front of him. Like diagonally up in front of his beak. Very hard for him. And always make sure that you try to play in a way where you get really annoying when you're at that high percent. Become hard to catch against Falco as Fox when you're at a high damage number. You can stay aggressive and play cool at the early damages, but once you're around 100%, become like the fly in your house that's really annoying the fuck out of everybody, but like nobody could kill it because it just disappears the moment you get next to it. You want to be that as Fox. At the end there of that game, you may have noticed that I crouched his double laser and I shine spiked him. People will have difficulty doing that. They'll be like, well, that doesn't work for me because the Falco will just ledge dash and kill me, or he'll come up from the ledge with down air. But if you watch it, you'll notice that I jump over to the ledge expecting the double laser, and then I'm holding down as I get there. So he has no opportunity to notice that I'm countering it. He thinks, oh, the Fox is in the middle of the stage, I'm going to jump up with the double laser, it's the best thing here. And I've read that while he's on the ledge. I jump over there, crouch, just shine spike him for the easy kill. You can do that against anyone. It doesn't matter how good they are. It just will work if they double laser, so keep that in mind. Try to use it. If you can get early kills like that against Falco, as a Falco main, I know it's just the most tilting thing in the world, so it can really give you a big advantage, maybe even a bigger advantage than just taking the stock. Second game, also on Yoshi's story. Ran it back here. This is where I start abusing the really defensive shield options. I just roll most of the time when it's pressing me, trying to play in a way where it seems like I'm doing the exact same stuff, but it's really a little different. Right there, I got away with an evil nair against him. If you haven't seen my video on Fox's evil nair, you should make sure you put that in gameplay. You could spam the hell out of it against some people. Bobby's too good for that, so I did have to mix it up a bit. And he read me on that point. When I did my get up option, it was a stand up in place. I expected that I could attack out of the get up option because he'd spot dodge or something. Not caught me quite well. That'll happen sometimes. Even though I got hit there, I do think that it's good against Falco to stand on the inner edge of the side platforms when he's on the ledge and sort of try to box him out with back air. I think that I do it later a couple of times, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really quite good against Falco. I got lucky there that Bobby didn't go all the way in the corner, but always, as Fox, make sure you utilize all the way to the ledge when you're juking around moves. Force your opponent to go fully into the corner. If you main Falco, just never do that, unless you have some sort of read on your opponent being in lag, but yeah, you will get shine spiked by getting hit by shine out of shield like that really quickly. Tried to get a little crazy there, but I have good enough SDI, and you should practice this too, that if you SDI in a little bit on Falco's down air, you'll either snap to the ledge like that, or you'll just end up grounded on the stage. Just make sure you don't tech when you try that. And as you saw there, I also did those back airs to box out Falco. There, the goal was to get annoying and try not to die. Fortunately, you will lose mix-ups at some point, and so you're just gonna have to accept it. Oh, got hit by a really weird forward smash there. Here's the boxing out with the back air. You know, a Falco player can be as good as they want, and it's just not really gonna help them in those spots. Tried to get a quick and easy kill there with double shine because I've been practicing claw double shines. Evil Nair. Always make sure to abuse the Evil Nair. Gets better the higher percent your opponent's at. And the full hop back air as well. Falco at high percent, you just can't deal. So, that was probably not amazingly informative, but I did want to make the video and run through it really quickly just to show that you can play a really simple style, nothing flashy going on. You don't have to be Mango, you don't have to be one of the best players to ever do it to beat really good players. A lot of people, you're a lot closer than you think. Just keep your cool. Think about when you've watched these people who are sort of Smash famous, what do they do when they play, and how can you abuse the tendencies that you know that they have? Because in a way, even though they're probably a lot better player than you, you're coming into the match with an advantage. You know their tendencies because you watch them for entertainment a lot of the time. And if you're the complete unknown factor, that's a huge advantage. Addition to that, dude was probably Twitch streaming and not paying as much attention as he could be. I'm sorry if you're offended by seeing this. I doubt Bobby will see this, but you know, I didn't mean to act like I could just beat you whenever I want to. I just wanted to use your name to show so that nobody could say, oh, this isn't a good player, this guy is this person, he sucks, or whatever. So hopefully takes that as a flattering compliment. I thought of you as a person that nobody would ever pretend is bad at the game. Thank you for watching.